Sweden. Sweden is a Scandinavian country and is located in Northern Europe. Do you see that big pink country up there? Yep, that's Sweden. Let's take a closer look. Sweden is made up of a lot of different parts, kind of like the United States is made up of a lot of different states. My name is Sarah Cornell, and I am 18 years old. I grew up in Edgeworth and went to Quaker Valley School District. I even went to Edgeworth Elementary, just like you guys. But now I'm living in Sweden, on the East Coast, in the big city of Stockholm. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden, and it has a lot to offer its citizens as well as the people who come to visit. It's filled with culture, history, and lots of people. Stockholm is filled with big modern buildings. Here you can find hospitals, successful businesses, lots of shopping centers, big banks, and a lot of other really fun activities that you can try, like Stockholm's big amusement park called Gröna Lund. There's even a little zoo known as Skansen. This big building here is called Stadshuset. This is where over 200 politicians gather each day to make rules and laws for the citizens of Sweden. Besides Stockholm's modern buildings and fun activities, there's also another part. It's called Gamla Stan, or Old Town. Gamla Stan, or Old Town, is filled with 17th century dungeons, long and narrow alleyways that are fun to explore, lots of small boutiques, and really good restaurants. Gamla Stan even has churches that were built hundreds of years ago. There's even an opera house that was built in 1773. Even the streets of Gamla Stan are made from old stone and were put there before the 18th century. But whether or not if you're in the modern part of Stockholm or in the old town, you are sure to find lots and lots of statues, like this mother fox, or these brave lions protecting the entryway to Sweden's street Drottninggatan, or Queen Street. And there are lots of statues of the kings and queens of Sweden. Here's a statue of Gustav II the Adolf. He was king in 1611. Speaking of kings and queens, Sweden even has a royal family to this day, and this is the palace that they live in. Here's Sweden's king, Carl Gustav XVI. And here's his wife, Queen Sylvia. The king and queen have 3 children, Crown Princess Victoria, Prince Carl Philip, and Princess Madeline. As you can see, the palace, as well as most of Stockholm, is surrounded by water. That's because Stockholm is made up mostly of islands. Outside of Stockholm, there's another place, called Stockholm's skärgård, or Stockholm Archipelago. Boats like this will take you out there. The Stockholm Archipelago has over 2,400 islands. These islands are where many Swedish people have their summer houses, and many of the houses have a waterfront view. But during wintertime, it's nice to be in the city. Just look at how beautiful it all is. And right around the holidays is when some really exciting things happen. Besides all the pretty lights, there is also Julmarknad, or the Christmas fair. Lots of people from all over Europe come to Stockholm City to set up stands. In these stands, they sell homemade things as well as the traditional clothing from their country. And of course, they sell great food. Here's an Italian stand that's open bright and early in the morning, ready to sell sausages, cheeses, and olives, all from Italy. And of course, part of the Swedish culture during the holidays is all the sweets and the yummy baked goods. Here are some traditional Swedish baked goods, like kokosbollar and polkagrisar. They're delicious. The majority of the Swedish population celebrates Christmas. But in the weeks leading up to the 24th, Swedish people celebrate something called Advent. Advent consists of 4 days, more specifically, the last 4 Sundays before Christmas Eve. Each Sunday is represented by a candle, so every Sunday you light another candle, 1 for the first one, 2 for the second, and so forth. On these Sundays, we like to eat 2 types of cookies. These ones here are called lussekatter, and these are pepparkakor. I love dipping these ones in milk. You may know pepperkakor better as gingerbread cookies. By the last Sunday before Christmas, all the candles have been lit, and they start looking like stairs. Well, I've got to get going, but thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you learned something new today. Bye!